Okay, good day. Welcome to the e-learning. I'm going to introduce a new tool to you, Photopea, and I'm going to do it in a very, very simple way. If we were in class, I would have given you a more elongated introduction, but we're going to do this really simple. So Photopea is a image editing software that's free online that is compatible with your Chromebook. So use your Chromebook with this. At the top of Photopea is the menu, where all the menu items. At the left-hand side is your toolbar. These are all your tools. And then over on the right-hand side is your sidebar, where you have your history and also your layers, your layers to your image. So first thing I want you to do is click on slide number 3 of this presentation, and there is a template for you to open up. So click on the template. That will open up a new tab with a white rectangle. Again, at the top, you have your file, edit, image, layer, and select menu items up here, and your tools here. It'll default to the move tool at the top. That is good. And then the next tool I want to introduce you to is the text tool right here. You'll be using that pretty soon. But for right now, when you open it, it should show a black and white foreground and background in your color palette at the bottom here. Click on the black square and that'll open up the color picker. And you can use this glider here to select different colors. I'm going to select purple, and you can change from light to dark or not. I'm going to go a saturated purple and then click OK. Now I have that selected, but I haven't put it on my screen yet. The way in which I do that is I go to Edit and Fill. And it's going to say foreground, and I'll say OK, and it fills my screen. So now I can select my text tool right here, and that will bring up the text menu or options at the top here. It defaults to Deja Vu Sans right now, so I'm going to select my own text. I'm going to look for something really thick. I'm going to go for Distance Galaxy. Then it defaults to a size of 24. I'm going to make this very large. I'm going to make it 250. So I'm going to click on that and type it in, 250. It also defaults to black. I'm going to change that and select my own color. I'm going to go down to an orange, select here. Now I've got that orange selected and say OK. Now I can click in the bottom left-hand side and I can type in my name, Thomas. And you can double click to select all the text. You can drag and drop and select one of the letters. But right now it's a text tool. And you notice when I type that in the layers palette, it created a whole new text layer above the background. You make note of that. The next thing I want to do is I want to convert this from actually I want to be able to move it around. So I'm going to click on my move tool, click and drag it and move it around. Then next thing I want to do, because it's still a text, I want to convert it to an image. So I go to Layer, Rasterize, click on Rasterize, and now you'll notice in my layer thing, it converts it. You can see it becomes no longer a text icon, but it now becomes an image. And now I can't edit it like a text. But what I can do is I can manipulate it like an image. So let's go to Edit, Transform, and I can distort, transform, distort. And so now I can grab the corners. I try to move it around and then swirl the corners around any way I want. All right. And to click out of this or to set it, I tap on my return key on my keyboard, and that selects or that deselects it. And now I can make some other image edits through the layer menu. So I go to layer, and then I can create some layer styles. So the first thing I want to do is put a drop shadow. So it automatically drops a drop shadow in there. I can change the distance of that drop shadow, the spread of it, and the size of it. So I'm going to make that a little bit smaller. And I can also change the opacity. I'm going to make it a little bit lighter and say OK to that. I can also change the stroke on it. So I can put a stroke. I can change the color of that stroke. Let's see if I'm going to do that. I'm going to make it a green and say OK. So I can put a 3-pixel stroke right here. It shows 3 pixels. Okay, at this point you are done with this. However, you just still need to save it and then upload it to the classroom. So you go to save it, you go to File, Save as PhD or PSD. That will save a Photoshop file to your Downloads folder, which will show up right here. You can use that to upload to the classroom. So you can open up or navigate to the classroom assignment and then upload it there by in the right hand corner. It'll show you where to add a file, and you can navigate to your downloads folder and upload it. And that's it. Enjoy yourself. If you have any problems, don't worry. We'll see you on Thursday. We'll go through this again. However, enjoy this day. Take care.